Welcome to pile number 1. This is a card that deserves to be met with honesty, and you chose it, which means some part of you already knows what it has to say. The Devil depicts two figures chained to a dark throne, a horned figure looming above them, torch in hand. But look closely at those chains. They are loose, wide enough to slip over the head. The figures are not truly trapped. They simply haven't tried to leave. That detail is the whole story, and it speaks directly to the person you're asking about. This person has become a kind of anchor in your life, and not the grounding, stabilizing kind. The energy here points to something that pulls rather than lifts, that keeps you circling back to a dynamic you know isn't fully good for you. It may be pleasure, familiarity, intensity, or the particular way they make you feel seen in moments, enough to keep the chain feeling almost comfortable. The Devil doesn't necessarily mean this person is malicious. Sometimes the hold is subtler than that. A pattern of dependence, a relationship that feeds something in you that probably deserves more examination than indulgence. What this card places in your hands is the same thing those loose chains place in the hands of the figures. A choice. This person may be playing the role of a lesson you haven't quite finished learning yet, or a mirror reflecting back a part of yourself you've been reluctant to face. Neither of those roles makes them your villain, but they do make awareness your most important tool right now. Welcome to pile number 2. There is something genuinely light and alive about this card, and it carries that energy into whatever you feel when you think about this person. The Fool stands at the edge of a cliff, face tipped toward the sun, a small bundle over one shoulder and a white rose in hand, stepping forward with total trust and no map. There is no fear in that figure, no calculation, just movement and openness, and the particular kind of joy that only exists before you know how the story ends. This person is playing the role of an awakening in your life. They carry an energy that is spontaneous, unscripted, and probably a little unpredictable, and something about that has cracked a window open in you that may have been shut for a while. Around them, you might feel more willing to take a chance, to laugh without overthinking it, to follow an impulse rather than talking yourself out of it. That is not a small thing. People who remind you how to begin again are rare. The Fool's presence in your life comes with one gentle note of awareness, though. This energy, wonderful as it is, lives entirely in the now. The Fool doesn't plan, doesn't look down, doesn't stay in one place for long. Cherish what this person brings without building too permanent a structure around it. Let them be what they are, a gust of fresh air, an unexpected beginning, and let that be enough. Welcome to pile number 3. This is one of the warmest cards in the entire deck, and receiving it here feels like a quiet exhale. The Ten of Cups shows a couple standing together beneath a rainbow arc of cups, arms open wide, children playing freely at their feet, a scene of genuine, rooted, abundant joy. Not the breathless excitement of something new, but the deep satisfaction of something real. If you chose this pile, the person you're asking about is playing one of the most meaningful roles a person can hold in another's life. This person is a place of belonging for you. Whether they are a partner, a friend, a family member, or someone who arrived unexpectedly and settled in as though they'd always been there. Their presence in your life contributes to a sense of wholeness that you may not always name out loud, but that you feel. They are part of what home means to you, in whatever form that takes. The Ten of Cups doesn't deal in drama or intensity. Its gift is steadier and more lasting than that. It is the person who makes ordinary moments feel like enough, who sits in the quiet with you without it needing to be anything more than what it is. If there has been any uncertainty about this relationship, or about how much it matters, let this card settle that. Some people are simply good for your soul. This one is.